Hey guys, I'm Maddie and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going book shopping. I am very excited. I was supposed to have class today, but it got canceled because of the weather, but the weather's good right now, so we're gonna go to Indigo. A little funny story that is prompting this book shopping experience. So a while ago, I was going through my Visa statements and not a while ago, like last week, and I saw a charge from Indigo online for like $18.89. I was so confused. I'm like, did I pre-order a book? But I didn't think so because I never received anything in the mail. And then I'm like, well, is it my Plum Plus membership? No, wasn't that. So I finally contacted Indigo yesterday and was like, what is this charge for? Like, I don't remember buying anything, and like it was an online purchase, so I didn't buy anything that I could remember. I couldn't find any pre-orders. Couldn't think of a book that I pre-ordered that would be charged now. So I was like, what is this from? And then they're like, oh yeah, you pre-ordered this book and it's ready for pickup. And like, if you don't go by the 13th, which is today, your order's gonna be considered abandoned because it's been ready since January 31st. I never got an email that it was ready for pickup. I'll show you the book after because it's a very exciting book. I'm sure you could probably guess if you know recent books that have come out. But then I was like, okay, so I went through the tracking number and UPS said that the information can't be found, like the order has been lost. So then I told the customer service person this and they're like, no, like just to be like clarify, we're talking about the order for pickup at Conestoga Mall, right? I was like, oh, yep, okay. I thought it was getting shipped to me, or I just assumed it was getting shipped to me. I didn't realize I did it for pickup. So that's why we're going. And with my Visa points, I got a $100 Indigo gift card that just came in today. So the stars are aligning. The universe is giving me the blessing to go spend more money on books. I don't really have any books in mind. There's some books I want to look for, but I just kind of want to browse. Will I spend the total gift card amount? Probably, more than likely, because that's like 5 books, maybe 6 books. There are a few series that I would like to finish that I have like bought the first book of, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we find. See what's like speaking out to me. If there's any sales going on, any good deals. It is a little frustrating because literally on Monday I was at the mall and like could have picked up my book there if I knew it was ready. So this kind of sucks we have to go back, but at least we have a gift card today. Even though my pre-ordered book has already been paid for, we'll just go get more books. But anyways, thanks for joining. I'm so excited to go look at books and go see what's new at the mall. Okay, we're on our way. Well, we haven't left yet. I'm still parked in the garage, but the book I'm currently listening to is Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. So I'm gonna put that on for my drive. It is a dark romance. Cora is our main girl. Her and her sister's fiance get kidnapped together and then fall in love. Not really fall in love. I mean, kind of, like it's a dark romance, so that's the plot, is also part romance. This is what it looks like. Can you see that? Kind of. I am 55% of the way through. So we're gonna listen to that and head to spend some money. But not really girl math because I have a gift card, so. Oh, and, oh, before you completely fall, I'm gonna crack open a Celsius, a tropical vibe, just to really set the mood. These are not cute. I really want them, but not these covers. Wow, this angle is so flattering. Does that work? That works. I am so awkward filming in public. I got one clip. I got a single clip, and then like now people are watching me talk to myself. I don't know why I'm so awkward. I don't know anybody here. Like nobody I know is here right now, so I have no reason to be awkward, but it was a successful book trip. Woo-wee. Okay, I spent a lot of money. Spent $106 because I didn't really vlog in the store. I will show you everything I got once we get home. We'll do a little book haul of all of my recent books I have purchased. Anyways, okay, I will see you at home. Cheers. I was in there for like almost an hour. Redonkulous, but it's starting to snow more, so let's get home before the weather gets too bad. Who's ready for one of my biggest book hauls to date? I want to preface this by saying I do not typically buy this many books, especially back to back. Let me what's that word? Not explain myself. Justify. Let me justify my spending. So first book purchase was on Monday, and that's because I had 20% off from buying Onyx Storm. It was like a little bonus or whatever. And then I had my Plum Plus, so 30% off there. And then today I had a gift card, and I also had to go pick up a book, so free money, as I said before, girl math. Let's start off with the book I bought Monday, or books I bought on Monday. I'm so happy with these. That is the hardcover ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses. I have the paperbacks, I'm actually selling them, but I just love the hardcovers. I think they look so pretty. I love hardcover books. They're my preferred book to read, except my Kindle. I've been gravitating toward my Kindle a lot recently, but I just thought I would treat myself to the hardcovers, especially having 30% off because the box sets, well, I guess really any of the hardcovers of ACOTAR very rarely go on sale. So I thought if I have this 30% off, I might as well use it and buy some books now. Anyways, yeah, that's again me justifying my purchase. And these were $195, but I think I paid like $140 for them, something like that, $120 maybe, give or take. They're just so freaking pretty. Let me take one out. Let's take out A Court of Mist and Fury. My two favorite books are A Court of Mist and Fury, the second book, and A Court of Silver Flames, which is Nesta's book. This one is so freaking pretty. I don't even want to open them. Oh. I am gonna, oh my God. Oh, this is cool. So on the inside is the color of what the associated color. I can't speak, but oh, with like silver foils. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. And also my paperback copy of A Court of Mist and Fury was a bit of a dud because the pages are actually starting to come out. Like the glue didn't hold in the last like 50 pages very well, so that really bothered me. Okay, and then the book that I went to go pick up, the whole reason for today's shopping excursion. Oh, that's upside down. Can't see that. That is Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. This is her new book. Oh, this is gorgeous with stenciled edges. This is about two swimmers in college. It's a swimmer romance. Look at that. And I think there's, oh, how do I open this? There's like art on the inside cover too. That's cool. That's cool. I do love that. I forgot I pre-ordered this. I pre-ordered this back in July. I think I explained this all to you, but what a nice little surprise, because I literally was going to buy this the other day when I was buying my ACOTAR series. I had this picked up and in my hand. I'm like, going back and forth. I'm like, do I buy it? Do I not? I carried it around with me in the store for a little bit. And then I obviously decided not to. And the universe knew. And like the water droplets, I don't know if you can see that really. Probably not. Oh yeah, there. The water droplets are like shiny and textured. They're like raised all over the book. I'm very excited to read this. And like Mr. has tattoos. He's a tattooed swimmer. Oh, they're at Stanford. Oh, and Lucas and Scarlett. Lucas is the swim captain, world champion, and all-around aquatics golden boy. And Scarlett is a junior at Stanford. In platform diving. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, now for the other 5 books I bought today. They were $106 total. First book, I need to peel the sticker off. I will peel it off after, but that is Scythe and Sparrow by Brynne Weaver. This is the third and final book in the Ruinous Love trilogy. The first is Butcher and Blackbird. The second is Leather and Lark. It follows the Kane brothers and then their respective love interests. Essentially, they're all serial killers. Serial killers fall in love with serial killers. These are dark rom-coms. They're so funny. I have such a great time reading them. They are dark, but in like a light-hearted, dark way. Like, it's made very funny and humorous. Like, yes, check your trigger warnings. It won't be for everyone because of how, like, the subject matter of like murder and serial killers and torture, tormenting other people. But I have a great time. And this is about the Doctor brother, Fionn, and motorcycle performer Rose Evans. And I think it would make more sense to read all 3 books in order because there are like an interconnected storyline, like plot line between all 3 books. So definitely read them in order, but they all make an appearance in each other's books. But yeah, she's a Canadian author too. So supporting a fellow Canadian. Next book. Oh, this one I'm excited for. I'm excited for all these. Who am I kidding? Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage. This is also the 3rd book in a Rebel Blue Ranch novel. The first is Done and Dusted. The second is Swift and Saddled. And then we have Lost and Lassoed. And then beginning of April, the 4th book, Wild and Wrangled, I think is what it's called, or Wrangled and Wild. Wild and Wrangled is coming out. And this also follows a family. Who are they? The Ryder family. So there's like Gus. Who are the other brothers? I don't know. There's Gus. There's 3 brothers and a sister. And it's a small town cowboy romance. And the title, like, look at the cover art on this. It's gorgeous. I love this kind of stuff. These are very lighthearted, cutesy little romances. Just a great old time with cowboys and horses and ranching. So cool, so fun. Also, an expensive book for a little book. This book was $25 for this tiny little thing, but it's worth it. It's worth it. We'll do this one. And that is Addicted to You by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This is like a part of the Addicted Calloway Sisters series, and I feel like in order to be a booktuber, a book influencer, this is like a rite of passage series that you have to read. All of the book people on YouTube that I follow love this series, like one of their top favorites. I feel like the book series that get the most attention and like are universally loved is the Addicted Calloway Sisters, A Court of Thorns and Roses, Throne of Glass, Chestnut Springs, and like Magnolia Parks. I feel like those are the book series that everybody promotes and loves. So what is this? 2 best friends, lovers, liars, addicts, one epic love story. I think the Addicted Calloway Sisters is like the Addicted series and then like the Calloway Sister series, but they're all kind of like interconnected. Honestly, don't know a whole lot about them, but I know this does touch on some pretty heavy and deep topics and subject matters. So again, possibly check your trigger warnings. It says addicts, so I'm assuming there is something. And Addicted to You. Oh shit! Literally on the back of the book. Right there. She's addicted to sex. He's addicted to booze. The only way out is rock bottom. I think I might love this. I think I might love this. I don't want to read the back because I want to go into this like completely blind. And knowing those 3 little sentences, that's enough for me. And the final 2 books, they're connected. They're connected, so I'm going to talk about them at the same time. That is Ninth House and Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo. I have already read both of these books, But I just love them so much and I would love to have them on my bookshelf. So I thought I would buy them. Paperback versions. These were literally the last 2 copies. They are kind of weird covers, especially with a dead little rat. Yeah, these are like dark academia, fantasy type situations. I think like her mentor goes missing. This book follows Alex Stern. Alex's mentor goes missing. What's his name? I don't know. Don't know his name. But like monsters are real, demons are real. And she's like just trying to navigate secret societies. That's the word I'm looking for. There's like secret societies within it. And yeah, so these are the 2 books that have been released. There is supposed to be a 3rd coming out at some point. We don't even have a release date or nothing yet. So for now we wait, but I really enjoyed these books and I just think they look so nice. I did get a little stressed trying to pick out books because I wasn't sure what I wanted. I did get Lost and Lassoed and Scythe and Sparrow. Scythe and Sparrow. Those were the 2 books I kind of for sure wanted to get, but then I was like, do I want to buy the rest of like the Chestnut Spring series? Do I want to finish off my Magnolia Park series? I actually did have Daisy Hates in my hand, but there's only 2 copies left and both of them are kind of like scuffed up and a little rough looking. So I decided to put it back, and then that's when I got Ninth House. Just because, yeah, I didn't want wrecked. They weren't even really wrecked. It was just like the sides were scuffed up. Pages were kind of bent. They just weren't cute. We're not cutie. So I decided, whatever, I'm not gonna get them this time. There was a lot of other books that I wanted, as you can clearly see. But that's everything. That is my book haul. Thank you so much for joining me. I am sorry I was so awkward and didn't get more clips in the mall, but it was not very busy. So it was like me and the workers there and a few other random people. And I was like, oh, I can't really blend in here. I can't really like hide amongst the people. I'm very exposed, which I don't know what I would rather. I don't know if I'd rather have to film in front of a bunch of other people or not many. So I just didn't film at all. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Okay, now how to show all of these books. This is why we go to the gym, so we can hold up our books for our thumbnail. Crushed it! And I dropped one. Not my addicted book. The flop. That's a good book. That's a good flop. You know what one doesn't have a good flop? This one's so stiff.